In 1981, the small town of Sunal, California elects its first mayor, a dog named Bosco. The canine quickly becomes an endearing symbol of the community, as well as a darling of the press. But Bosco's celebrity status is about to thrust him into the midst of a political firestorm on a global scale.
April 1989. Like most of the world, the people of Sunol are transfixed by the events taking place nearly 6,000 miles away in China. There, approximately 1 million Chinese citizens, fed up with corruption and repression, gather to demand change and a democratic government. And the focal point of this movement is Beijing's Tiananmen Square. As tensions boil, a newspaper called The People's Daily, an arm of the communist propaganda machine, learns of Bosco's story and his post as mayor. The outraged periodical makes Bosco the poster child of American democracy, declaring him to be proof of the folly of the West's dominant political system.
The Chinese wrote in one of their newspapers that the United States, we were so stupid that we were electing dogs as city officials.
But the attempt to lampoon the West quickly backfires, causing the American media to lavish even more attention on the canine mayor. And then, as demonstrations spring up across the U.S., some of the anti-communist protesters have an unconventional plan to make their point.
There was quite a few students that wanted Bosco to be a spokesman for them.
The canine appears at a San Francisco rally, where the protesters celebrate the freedom this lovable dog represents.
There probably are quite a few people in China that would just be very happy to have a dog for a mayor instead of what they've got.
For many, the Tiananmen Square crisis ends in tragedy, leaving the iconic moments of the protests seared in the world's collective memory. And after Bosco's brief moment in the spotlight fades, the dog returns to a quiet life in Sunol, where he remains mayor until he peacefully passes away at age 15. To this day, no successor has been found.
There's never been another mayor in Sunol. They realized they couldn't replace Bosco.
In 2008, a bronze sculpture is installed in the center of town, a tribute to the first dog ever elected to office.
Bosco is immortalized as the one and only mayor of Sunol.
And today, his likeness continues to watch over the community that revered him as a symbol of freedom. And of course, man's best friend.